Welcome to a game that I've been pretty much just dying to do over the years. The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker on the GameCube is the one that I kind of originally grew up with, and I really just have no shame in saying that during that time I attempted many times to speedrun that game, and it just took endless amounts of hours. So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna sacrifice my sanity and my joints just to make sure that I can complete this game as fast as possible, because it's just hard. But I have nothing but an abundance of joy now just to know that I have full power to bring the game to life on my channel, and with success. So with that, I'm gonna be, yes, I'll briefly say that I'll be playing on the gamepad in this playthrough, just to put that out there. And when it comes to the C chart, I'll also explain later on how that's going to be interpreted, because it's not going to be shown as much. I'll say that. But anyway, with that, I'm going to be going into this new adventure with the glorious name of LSP, like I kind of been wanting to. In all caps, that is. It's kind of funny, but anyway, with all of that said and done, here we go. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom, none remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage, like the hero of legend. Welcome to Outset Island, one of the areas in this game that I find particularly inspiring, mainly because of its atmosphere, the soundtrack, and everything else, including having an annoying sister up our bum 24/7. I figured I may as well mention it, right? I mean, come on. I've never had a sister IRL, personally in my life, so I may as well just kind of put that out there, but again, I just kind of think that it's just part of siblingly love, I'll say that, but anyway, this place is always kind of stuck in my heart throughout the time of me growing up with the Wind Waker, that is, but still. And it looks like Link had a bit too much to drink last night, but let's sober him up, would you? I wonder what all the pirates do with a drunken sailor. I mean, am I right? I'm not going to go too far into that, but still. Wakey, wakey. Time for cakey. I knew you'd be here. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Errol's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. I actually celebrated somebody's birthday yesterday. With cake. I won't specify who it was, but it was with a friend, and ironically, I just happened to record this game the next day. The next day, I decided, hey, I'm gonna fire up the Wind Waker, guys. Like, may as well do it, right? And normally, I would take down ladders on the way down, but normally, I don't. Normally, I do, but today I'm just not. I'm just deciding, hey, go for a swim, right? No better way to wake up than in the cold, brisk blue water, right? I mean, come on. Anyway, running on over through here. And this guy is gonna want to talk to us, so may as well greet him in the morning, right? That's correct, you're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press the L, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around to target, you can press ZL to face forward, you know? It's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways of targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag, or not remotely. I teach you a few more things. Just climb up that ladder and I'm going into boom horror again. Yet again, I'm like obsessed with that man. Anyway, this character right in here, his name is Zill. Z-I-L-L. He's one of the children of the woman on at the pig pen, I believe. There is a puzzle of him in a certain island, and I'm going to go ahead and attempt that way later on. If I screw it up, I'm probably not going to end up just accomplishing it, finishing that puzzle. Puzzles were just not my hot spot in life. They really are not, because depending on what kind of puzzle it is, I can either suck, or I could be really good. And yeah, I'm going to start off by getting filthy rich in the very beginning of the episode, because why not? Grandma just leaves her life savings underneath this house like it's nothing at all. I mean, come on. But still, I have no shame in just going in there and getting the rupees. It's like, why put it there if I can't get it, right? I mean, obviously. Going on out of here, and we're gonna go and see Grandma now. May as well do that first, right? Anyways, moving on. Grandma, I am home. What say you, Grandma? You may as well just let me in, right? I've been waiting for you, LSP. LSP. Try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Link looks unamused, like he just lost his... Anyway, I'm not going to even finish that sentence, but still. May as well point it out. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day that you became the same age as the young hero spoken in all of the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. Oh, I bet. One day is going to pass and be like, I'm still going to have this shit on. Still. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about sword play. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does this all make sense to— No! You dragged me out of bed in my beauty sleep to put this stuff on me, and now I gotta go save the world? I mean, come on. Well, tonight I'm gonna invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's gonna make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister, Errol. Fine. I'll get the main annoyance of my life out of bed to come join me. Anyway. Exiting this house, there's gonna be some things I want to point out. I did briefly describe how... I was gonna explain how... Yeah, I was gonna talk about how the sea chart is gonna be interpreted, okay? So... because it's not going to be shown that much unless I feed a fish in the water. Here it is. This is the sea chart. If I say a coordinate, such as D2, I'm referring to Windfall Island. If I say a coordinate such as F2, I'm referring to Dragon Roost Island. If I say one such as E4, I'm referring to the Tower of the Gods. Okay? I say gods like that because why not? Anyway, so with that out of the way, let's get to pig hunting. Pigs are such a necessity in this game because animals are just... they contribute so much to society, that is, and it's just... without them, there's not going to be much to the world, right? I mean, come on. Without pigs, there wouldn't be pork. Without cows, there wouldn't be milk in the world. Without any other animals, they... I'm going to stop right there. But anyway, you want to bring this 3 pigs across the island. Each pig that you bring her, she's going to give you 20 rupees, and that is that. But before we go and get the other 2, I want to point out that, as nosy as it may seem to be, you can actually access her attic. And it's like the most bizarre thing in the game, because I think in Ocarina of Time as well, you could do the same thing in Kakariko Village. I just forgot what house it was, I believe. I think it's the one that you obtain a heart piece in, I believe. So I'm not sure. But nothing really much in these jars. It's just wanted to show this little mechanic that lets you go into this house. And nothing in here now. Nobody in here at all either, but hey, may as well just check it out, right? Okay, next pig is all the way down here. There's gonna be this guy on all 4s just kind of hunting this pig down. I just saw a wild pig. Ooh, see, look at that black one there. Don't you see him? This is perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. Ready to go grab it, LSP? No, you can't just run up on it. Pigs are too alert to their surroundings for you to just jog up and capture one. If you want to get close, go... Yeah. ZR, tilde. So, you can do this if you want, but it's not going to be that much of benefit, will it? I mean, come on. Look at that. He caught me anyway. Anyway, with this pig, bring her... Is he even touching Link's right hand? What kind of physics is that? Anyway. Throw him in the pen, and the job is done. Hop up in here, and... okay. His feet aren't even touching the surface. I don't understand. I'm floating right now. Anyway, get the money from her, and she's going to reward us. Reward us. I say reward like I'm from a certain state. Reward. Anyway, jumping on down, and I pointed out Zil, the kid in the yellow, but I'm going to point out the kid in the white. His name is Joel. He is the brother of Zil, and is much more smart, I'll say that, to not sneeze all over himself. Hoi, LSP. Hey, is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, then you can jump to that rock out there, huh? Is it? Tell me. Jumping on rocks helps you financially. It pays off your student loans. Anyway, not really. Not really at all. So, with that, if you go up to this house right here, I want to go in here and get something out of the way really quick. It's going to be some more money, and the final pig is going to be chilling outside of it right there. But I just want to go in here first to point out something else. Not only can you just walk in at will, but hey, you can crouch underneath this bed and get some more moolah for yourself to kind of support yourself in the later future. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, crack open that chest and get some red rubies. Why not? Because why not? Yeah, because why not? I'm Lightning McQueen. Good show. Anyway, going on out and open the door. Alright, time for some pork, you know? Give me that pork. Final pig. Alright. Got him up, and we can finally bring him over to the pen. I will be right back. Okay, so, with all 3 pigs, I just want to point out that as well, this black pig right here, he will later on become full grown, and you can do something with him later on, okay? Just not now, that is. Anyway, get some more moolah from her, and we're going to be set for life, you know. Just completely set for life, indeed. Anyway, with all that said and done, we can jump down here. You don't have to show this at all. I didn't have to, but I'm going to anyway, because it's just pretty funny. It's pretty funny. See that old man up there? His head is kind of looking like a little light bulb, you know? He looks like a funnel, I guess. I don't know. That's a pretty mean way to describe somebody's head, but still. So soon, my, if you're old enough to be wearing those clothes. It's going to be very important for you to gather as much wisdom as you can from now on, if you're to make your way up in the world, you know, that is LSP. Now, since I've been studying for a wealth of topics since long before you were born, I'm what you call a brain of all trades. You're a smart little fellow yourself, aren't you? I've been thinking it's time for me to maybe pass down some of my wisdom down, and maybe you're the one I should pass it down to. Everything is sheet tied to the walls here, some that I've kind of researched thoroughly, and before you ask, yes, I do know that my filing system is on. Organizational issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. Reading leads to knowing, you know. Such a racket, I can't keep it quiet. You knocked everything off my shelves, you dreaded hooligan. Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother who lives just down the stairs. He hates studying all day, every day. He allows exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No! The brain's a muscle, too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot, as if that's of use to anyone. He simply does not know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's a brother to do? Yeah. You know, as a younger brother myself, I kind of feel kind of dumbed down to the point where family looks at me as the most less experienced one in life. It just hurts. It hurts a lot. And not that it's any loss. I mean, I'm still respected, but I hate to get dark with this, but it's happened so many times where I'm just told, hey, because this person so-and-so is older, you can't do this. Like, I don't know, but with that, I'm going to go ahead and get back up to Errol. See what she wants, exactly. Ahoy, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, LSP, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? I'm gonna give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! I started from Professor Copperfield's Miracle Legumes. I started there and traded my way to a telescope, that is. Anyway, Dwight Schrute from The Office, go look it up. If you haven't watched the show, then I have nothing but remorse for you. I'm joking. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Hehehe. Oh, why don't you try it out, right? Alright, she's gonna want us to try it out, and you can, with the gamepad, you can bring this item to either Y, X, or R. I'm gonna go with Y, because why not? Because I'm such an incredible taxpayer. I paid for the telescope, therefore I can have it. That postman looks rather odd. Much rather odd. So much odd. He does look kind of weird, doesn't he? And up into the sky we go. She needs help and there's nothing at all we can do. I have a telescope that I can whack things across the head with in the forest, but still, anyway, not nearly enough. Not nearly enough indeed. So we have to go and see Orca, the swordplay man. May as well go see exactly what he wants. Let's go. Orca, what exactly do you have to teach me today? Hello, Mr. Old Man. How exactly do you do? Oh, what does it matter, LSB? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it to be no laughing matter. What say you, LSB? Have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you take that music right there and speed it up at like ×2 on YouTube in a video, it literally sounds like techno music. I'm not even joking. It sounds like try it. I've done it myself. Anyway, press B and we're gonna be good. So this is just the regular attack. We just want to keep pressing B at him. There we go. Vertical slice. Hold ZL and target me and press B. Keep swinging. There we go. Next is the thrust. I have no comment about what you just said. Anyway, hold forward this time. Pretty self-explanatory. The spin attack. Basically just rotating that stick and pressing B, right? There we go. Next is harder. This is a parry attack. Yep. Make sure that you just press A on the time that he says to do it. There we go. Some of these attacks that you see are also in Twilight Princess, so the roll-around attack is when you can actually choose to do it in the game, so... In Wind Waker, though, it doesn't let you choose. It just kind of chooses at random for you, so... That was a fine display. And yet I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you somehow. I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, LSP. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. I got a sword that I'm completely mistrusted with. Anyway, but no, like, in all seriousness, we're gonna go and save the world. Just like incredible Good Samaritans. I was gonna say taxpayers, but like I was gonna also mention that has nothing to do with anything at all. Paying money is like... your life is worth much more than any dollar amount in the world, that is. Really, it is. And I jumped into that water like a dingus, but... Anyway, up to the mountain we go. What say you, sign? No entry. The forest paths are closed until suspension bridge repairs are complete. Let's see how much progress this bridge has. I can barely assume that it's like less than half, right? I mean, come on. Let's see. Let's see what this sign is telling me not to do. One plank. One friggin' plank. Yep. I guess this is the plank that they took from this bridge and they drew a face on it in Ed, Ed, Eddie. Anyway. That show is something else. Something else. We have to go save a pretty girl hanging from a tree. Anyway, with that, we're gonna jump down here. And in this log, look, there's a red ruby. But you have the option to crawl through there or just take out your sword and spin attack next to the log. Generic, right? I mean, come on. Welcome to the Bokoblins. That's the first enemy that you ever experience in the Wind Waker, so keep that in mind. And what does this sign up here exactly say? What is this sign? Fairy Fountain Site. This spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle so the fairies could ease his weariness. It was also said that whoever met with this great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it became known as the Fountain of the Fortune Goddess. Like I'm going to be having any goddesses in my life anytime soon. I mean, come on. I'll be honest right there. But we have more Bokoblins to fight off in the meantime, so... With that being said and done, we can just get on... There we go. Kill them. Kill them all. Kill the Bokoblins. There we go. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Wow, what's with that get-up? Well, whatever, so where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on top of a mountain. Well, wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go! Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him, come on. Stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself, she's gone, there's nothing you can do. What? You want to come with us on our ship? The nod of confidence, that is. Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know, pirates, the terror of the seas. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all. But that doesn't have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off on butting in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big, bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl would have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, that young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is, that bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why I grabbed her. ... Wow. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was a young LSP who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and LSP's sister has made its foul nest at the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think that it would be unreasonable for you to give LSP a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it lately, I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. It's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on, even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield, you know? Something to protect yourself with. Anything? I'll tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. She's kind of a bitch. Kind of a bitch indeed, that is. Go up to Grandma's house, and actually, before we even do that, I hate to smother myself in money, but may as well get some more of it, right? There we go. Grandma, I request a shield from you. LSP. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. Get the hero shield. This is a legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. I guess it is true. Arrow really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet, young child? So, as we may appear to be ready for the ship, we actually want to grab something from this boat shop. This boat shop is called Beetle's Shop, and he may look pretty familiar from Skyward Sword. He was originally in Wind Waker before Skyward Sword was even a thing, so... What I want to get here really quick is this bait bag. You don't need it, but it's really, really, really helpful if you want to get everything in the game, so... Make sure you have this, and you will be set. And yeah, there is voice acting in Wind Waker. Jesus, holy moly. Unlike Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, there was barely any voice acting. Like, no words were said like that. Like, thank you and oh and bye. And, it's so random, though. Like, it kind of struck me by surprise when I played the game for the first time, but still. Anyway, we are ready for the ship. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you going to get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Yeah, we are. Good luck, LSP. Good luck finding Arrow. Take care of yourself. How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? LSP, listen, kid, you can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. With that, this is the introduction to The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, HD. With that, we're going to call it here. So, in the next episode, we're going to head to what I believe is going to be the Forsaken Fortress to commence our next mission. With that being said, this has been episode 1. Stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, or anything else. Peace out, everyone.